Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Steve Breach coming to you here today. Last night's WWE Elimination Chamber 2018 pay-per-view in the books. We are on the road to WrestleMania, and there is nothing stopping us on the Monday Night Raw side. This is easily one of the most exciting times in WWE, counting down until WrestleMania. As of right now, we have our main event booked. For WrestleMania, we are going to be having Roman Reigns going up against Brock Lesnar, and I guess this is the rematch from WrestleMania 31. These guys have not had a singles match since then. They have been involved in a few, different person matches, but WrestleMania 31, after Roman Reigns won the Royal Rumble, was supposed to go down as a singles match before we had Seth Rollins come running in with the Money in the Bank, making it a three-way, feeling that this was the best chance for him to become champion. It worked. Roman was not able to overcome the odds. Seth Rollins pinned Roman Reigns and became the champion. Brock Lesnar would go on to have the storyline of losing the belt without being pinned or submitted, and that basically set up the Undertaker feud of the summer, with matches at SummerSlam as well as Hell in the Cell, bringing back the whole WrestleMania 30 Undertaker versus Brock feud. It was a good time for WWE. Lots of cool stuff was going down. I'm guessing they're going to have to see if they can recreate it. This has been the story for Roman Reigns, honestly, for a while now, is to him reclaim being on top of the WWE. Tonight, on Monday Night Raw, we are going to have the face-off of Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. This match, this should be an easy one to pick because of the fact that, there's lots of stories out there about Brock Lesnar maybe going back to UFC. This, of course, is a story that goes back 3 years as well. WrestleMania 31 weekend, we all thought that the match was pretty much told to us. Brock Lesnar was going to lose the championship. Roman Reigns was going to be the number one guy in WWE. And Brock Lesnar would go back to UFC, where he would fight. In this 3 years, Brock had re-signed with WWE. He actually went back and worked a UFC fight, UFC 200, during a point when UFC was needing stars because of suspensions, and Brock Lesnar was the main event of UFC 200. Dana White posted a picture yesterday out of the blue of just him and Brock being buddy. So Brock's obviously playing games, and Dana White is involved because I guess he feels that Brock's a star, and they need him. Conor McGregor hasn't had a fight since, I believe, 2016, other than UFC being involved in that, McGregor versus Mayweather boxing match. Tonight they're going to go face-to-face. I honestly can say that I hope it's better than WrestleMania 31 weekend, WrestleMania 31's go-home show, where basically Brock and Roman had the tug-of-war over the belt, and that's how they ended. I understand that it's a different time and era, and when I was growing up, if they wanted to get you really fired up for a main event, especially on WrestleMania, for any pay-per-view that they wanted you to do, we've all seen it 1,000 times, and we've all fallen for it. We're basically the go-home show before the Royal Rumble or a Survivor Series, where basically everybody comes running out and everybody joins in the scuffle, and it's a big old fight, and that's what you're here to see. Even Cena and Rock before the go home at WrestleMania 28, we didn't see them touch. They don't like the guys touching anymore because they feel like if you don't see them touch, you'll wait to get the pay-per-view. Even though if you just see just a little bit of a scuffle, they don't see it as, you getting fired up and saying, I don't care what it takes, I want to see this match. That's just the way it is. So tonight, they're going to go face to face. We're still 6 weeks away from WrestleMania. So if you're going to have them have an altercation, it's probably going to be tonight. But, honestly, the one thing that's in my mind more than anything else is that tug of war with the belt. The big question going on right now is, why did Braun Strowman attack Roman Reigns? I understand that Braun eliminated everyone besides for himself from the Elimination Chamber. He definitely was the MVP of the Elimination Chamber match. But are they setting us up for a three-way? Is Braun going into a different direction? Definitely you did beat Braun, but you definitely made Braun look like, he was the real deal. They made him look like he was a real strong player. Braun's looked real strong a lot of times. And hasn't he lost to Brock twice? I think they've had 2 matches. And he was also involved in that Survivor Series match as well. They've always been really good matches. They've always been really short matches. But we'll have to see what goes down tonight. But that's what we're thinking about. Have them make it look like they really want to beat each other up. Have Roman look like he's been on this tear, wanting to get at Brock Lesnar since WrestleMania 31. And definitely answer the question of where Braun Strowman is going.